Welcome to Math 171 Pre-Calculus Algebra for the summer of 2021. My name is Kimberly Mullis and I'm going to be your instructor for this class. And so I want to take a moment and walk you through Blackboard and through MyMathLab, which is the learning platform that we're going to use to complete homework and tests. And so to get started, we are here on the announcements page, which is your landing page for the course. So when you go to our class, this is the first page that you will see. And I post here any important announcements that I have for you. So you'll notice, first of all, there is a welcome message just getting you started in the course. So you're going to start by reading your syllabus and completing the introductory assignment to verify your enrollment in the course. The introductory assignment is due before midnight on Thursday, the 20th. So make sure you get that done to remain in the course. Okay, other announcements that I currently have posted in addition to the information about the introductory assignment is your textbook information. That information is also found on your syllabus, but I put it here for your convenience. Also, very important is our free tutoring opportunities here on campus. In the Learning Enhancement Center, we have 24/7 tutoring through tutor.com, and there's all the information about that. Also, some information about our Blackboard resources. So if you are new to Blackboard or need a refresher, here is some information that will be helpful to you. All right, so the announcements page is what you come to first. The next tab is the instructor tab. It will give you all of my information. Okay, so if you need to contact me, you will do so by email, my work phone in the summer. You won't reach me there, okay, and you won't reach me in my office. You will need to email me, and we can meet face-to-face virtually via Blackboard Collaborate, so there is that availability to you. But again, make sure you email me if you need me. Okay, so your syllabus is the next tab. I do want to go over your syllabus because it's very important. It is my contract with you, all right, and so we'll open the syllabus now. Let me get to the very beginning of this. All right, here we go. So our course title and section information is what you see first. The course dates. The class starts Tuesday, May 18th, and the official end date is July 14th. Okay, my contact information is there, as is a description of the course. Basically, we are going to study algebra topics that are fundamental to the study of calculus. The prerequisite requirements are listed there, so you have to meet prerequisites to be enrolled in the class. I encourage you to consider if online math is right for you, and only you know that, right? So you need to make sure that you're disciplined, that you take responsibility, ask for help when needed, realize that feedback is not immediate, right? I get back with you as soon as possible, but it's not like you can raise your hand like you can in class, all right? You need to be very comfortable with computers and technology, and if you run across issues, you need to be able to diagnose and fix those, okay? Online math should not be your first online class, so if you haven't taken an online class before, math may not be a good first choice for you. Some tips on how to be successful. All right, so you want to make sure that you have a good workspace. You want to make sure that it's quiet so you can concentrate. You have a good internet connection. Stay organized. So this is especially important for an online class. You want to make sure also that you take good notes as you are going through the course material. You want to manage your time. So I would go ahead and make a calendar and due dates and things so you don't miss anything. All right, you want to make sure that you connect with your classmates and myself. You don't want to feel isolated. I want you to know that I am here, your classmates are here, and you have help, but you have to know where those resources are and be proactive in seeking those out. Here are our student learning outcomes for the course at the end of the class. This is what you will have mastered. All right, we are here learning online. As we mentioned before, we're going to use both Blackboard and MyMathLab for materials and assignments. Okay, your textbook information is given there. You must have MyMathLab, which will either come bundled with your textbook or you can purchase the e-text. All right, but either way, you need a code to grant you access to the MyMathLab. Okay, if you're buying your textbook and code from an outside source other than our bookstore, be careful and make sure that whatever textbook you order, it comes with the access code. Okay. Our schedule, our pacing guide is given here. Make sure you complete the introductory assignment by the 20th and the MyMathLab orientation assignment also by the 20th. And then here are some other due dates. So we have 4 modules in all. Okay, so the first module is all about equations and inequalities. The first test will be on May 30th, right? Module 2 is all about graphs and functions. That test will be due on June 13th. Next, we come to polynomial and rational functions. That test will be due on June 27th. And then finally, Module 4 is all about inverse, exponential, and logarithmic functions, systems, and matrices. That test will be due July 11th. And then we have a comprehensive final exam. It will be due Tuesday, July 13th. That exam will be proctored on campus. More information is forthcoming on that, but the final exam will be, as we said, proctored. There will be a window of time when you can take the exam, so you don't have to come on Tuesday the 13th, but I will have an open window so you can choose a time to come take that exam. If you have a concern about that, please let me know early on. All right, you have to take the final. If you don't, you will fail the course. All right, so half your grade will come from tests. 15% will be from the final exam, and 35% is your Blackboard and MyMathLab assignment average. So keep in mind that assignments are weighted heavily, so if you're not doing as well on tests, that assignment and Blackboard MyMathLab average can really boost your grade and make up some of that difference. So complete all assignments. You can get 100 on every homework assignment. We'll take a look at MyMathLab in a moment so you can see how that works. We're on a 10-point grading scale. All right, and the attendance procedure. You have to make sure that you attend class regularly. The official BCCC attendance policy says that if you do not academically participate in the class after 14 consecutive calendar days, if you don't do that, if you don't participate, you're automatically dropped from the course. Additionally, for my class, you have to complete MyMathLab every week. So you have to do at least one or you're counted absent, and just keep that in mind to remain enrolled, okay? There are some important information items here, like the drop add date. The last date to drop without academic penalty is June 29th, so be mindful of that. And then finally, on your syllabus, we have here some links to campus resources that are very important that you may find helpful. All right, so that's the syllabus. Going back now to our Blackboard course, we've gone over the syllabus. And now we're going to go to content and assignments. So first of all, that introductory assignment, then this welcome video, which you're watching now, okay? Once you complete the introductory assignment, your course content will populate, okay? This course content is your main hub for all your assignments and due dates and such. So what you will do is open your course content folder. First of all, you come across a how-to folder, which just has some resources about completing assignments and such, and some information about how to work in MyMathLab. There's also that list of topics and assignments that we talked about in the syllabus. And then we come to Module 1. So when you open up the folder for Module 1, you'll see here that it's broken down into pieces. So there's like a part 1 and a part 2 every week. All right, so we're kind of double timing what we do in a traditional semester. So it's kind of like instead of 16 weeks, we have 8 weeks. So you have to complete 2 folders, all right, per week. So the first half of the week, you will complete section 1.1 and 1.2 in Module 1. And then the second half of the first week, you'll do sections 1.3 and 1.4. In week 2 of the course, you'll complete 1.5, 1.6, and then finish out 1.7 and 8. All right. Then finally, you will turn in video notes and you'll have your test. Okay. So let's just look in one of these folders and see what it looks like. All right, so you'll see here that in the folder you have these videos, right, that you need to watch. When you're watching these videos, you're going to take copious notes on those videos, detailed notes on notebook paper, and then what you're going to do is submit those at the end of the module. So make sure you watch these videos and take notes. It's very important that you do that. So you're going to watch all those videos that I've posted. All right, and there's also other resources like here I have some additional handouts for you. And then you're going to do your assignments in My Math Lab. So let's take a moment and go to My Math Lab. And by the way, you can also access My Math Lab along the left-hand menu. There's a direct link to My Math Lab as well. Okay, so let's go to My Math Lab. All right, we're going to go to My Math Lab Course Home. If you go to assignments, it'll take you to just the assignment page, but you won't have access to things like your grade book and the video library. So you're going to want to go to Course Home so you'll have access to everything in your class. So you'll have a menu along the left-hand side similar to Blackboard, okay? Along the left-hand side, you have assignments. That's where all of your assignments can be found. And then here you have your grade book where you can find your grades and review assignments. When you go here to assignments, you'll see that I have some assignments waiting for you, okay? I have all of Chapter 1 posted, and there'll also be an orientation assignment that you'll need to complete. So I'm just going to pick one of these homework assignments. You can see what one of those looks like. Now, the number of questions will vary depending on the homework assignment, but when you go to that, they all look similar in terms of format, okay? Some are multiple choice, some are fill in the blank, but basically what you will do is you will type the answer for the question here, and then you will check it. So let's say I think the answer is 1. Okay, if I click check answer, it will tell me either it's correct or not. So if it's not correct, it'll give me a little hint like what information I would need to reconsider and study and try again. So I try again. Let's say I try again and I say, okay, well, I think it's 2. Check my answer. And it's wrong. So I get another little hint there. And then I get the third and final try. And so I rework the problem, and let's say here I get 5. So I'm going to do my final check. Again, you get 3 attempts on the problem. So I get it wrong, but this time it tells me what the correct answer is, all right? And so that exhausts the attempts on that problem. But the nice thing about My Math Lab is what you can do, and by the way, this question is multiple parts. So let me just tap through this real quick just to get... There we go. That's where I want to get to. All right, so once you exhaust your 3 options, you can click on similar question, and it will give you 3 fresh tries. It does change these numbers around a little bit, but you get 3 fresh tries. So that means you can get 100 on every homework if you put in the effort, okay? Now, if you need help, there are these question help resources, and so you can do the Help Me Solve This, view an example. You can click here, Ask My Instructor, send me a link to the question that you're working on, and I can help you if you're stuck somewhere. So take advantage of these help features if you get stuck on your problems. All right, and so that's pretty much it for My Math Lab. All right, let's go back now to our Blackboard site. you can see here along the left-hand column in Blackboard, the next thing you come across are your grades, and you can find here, I don't have anything yet, but you will see all of your grades populate in Blackboard. I import my Math Lab to Blackboard, and so you will have a current running average. It will be a weighted average, so we're not on a point system, so pay close attention to that. And if you have any questions about your grade at any point in time, you can reach out to me. Finally, Collaborate Ultra. This is where we will meet if you need me face-to-face. We can meet here. It's kind of like Zoom, and I leave this room open. You can also use this space to meet with your classmates. So if you get to know some of your classmates and you all want to meet in real time, this is how you can do it. All right, and so that's pretty much an overview of the course. Again, I welcome you to the class, and if you have any questions along the way, please let me know, and I look forward to having you in my class.